All right, it's echo it again. You're welcome once again. So here we're going to continue with what we've started already, and like we did in the last video, we've created a simple app um, that can search for a word and the meaning will be displayed. I told you I was using the command line interface. So okay, today I'll be using Visual Studio and my terminal is open already on Visual Studio. Bluetooth terminal installed already. So these are the files. Remember the data.json file that we downloaded online, and this is our py.py file that we'll be working with. So this is what we did last time. So if we run the program, let's check the program out. Python 3, and then the program is English dictionary, English meaning. So if you like search for a word like day, it will bring out the results, the period between sunrise and sunset, where blah blah blah. Now, what we were supposed to do last time, I told you we can try out is if you search for any random word that is not in the dictionary, you can see the thing will close and it will not bring, to bring out this error, and the user is not expected to see this type of error. So there should be a message that will be displayed if the word is not in the dictionary. So how are we going to do that? So let's implement that quickly. We're going to implement that in our code. So remember, this is our function. The function is meaning should return this. So we're going to add if and else statement. And in Python, if you're to write if, so we're going to create another variable. Maybe let's call it okay, let's use the variable we've created already, parameter we have already here. If word is in data, so this is how you write your if or else statement, and colon, if word in data. So the indentation is very important, so I will have to indent this properly. So Visual Studio should help me to indent here. So it should have up to 4 spaces. No, you just be consistent. If you want more than that, you can. So if word in data, return this. So else, what should happen? Else, okay, I think something is wrong. The indentation is supposed to indent by default. Since it is not indenting, I will have to do that. Okay, else, then else return, maybe what should we return? Let's use a formatting for that. Else return the word does not exist. Please, the word does not exist. Please check again. Alright, so I think that should work. So if word in data, do this. Else, then do this. So let's try if that will work. So I have autosave. If you don't have autosave, if you do not set your Visual Studio to be auto-saving your file, you can do that, or you save your file, Control S. So if I run that again, Python 3, then English mean, search for a word, read. Yeah, to interpret something in a certain, so the meaning is out. Let's search for a random word that should not be here. So the word does not exist. Please check again. Okay, that's it. The next thing we are going to be doing is how to exit our program. Because if I'm to exit the program now, we just terminate with Control C, which is the normal. But let's implement a special way for us to exit our program. So I would prefer we use Q. That whenever the user types Q, the program will be exited. So we are going to come here and also use if and else statement. Maybe if our user word as the input, if user word in, or let's say if user word equal to Q, if user word equal to Q, so let's change it to lowercase, whether the user types uppercase or lowercase. User dot lower, remember, user dot lower equals to Q. Then what should happen? break out of the while loop. So you break out of the while loop. Okay, I hope that will work. So before that, let me show you how that .lower works. Let me run my Python interactive session. So if I type a word, let's say read. So if I convert it to read as a string, I want to type it as lower letters. I'll just say .lower. Let me see if that will work. Okay, you can see to change it to small letter. That's the essence of this. So anything that the user puts should be converted to lower and Q. Okay, so that's how that works. Quit for Python session, interactive session. Clear. Now, so if I should check my program again, Python 3, so search for a word, mathematics, the science of, so I can search for another word, there, belonging to them, genitive of third person plural, and all that. So now if I'm to quit the program, I don't need to press Ctrl C again. I'll just type Q, whether capital letter or small letter, and the program will quit. Let me try capital letter if it will work. If I try capital letter, the program will also quit. So that is it for now. Please try it out to, or you implement the error message that will be displayed, and the quit key should be Q. So try and do that on your own. So in our next video, going to be showing you how to make sure our program will accept both capital letter words and small letter. For instance, if I run my program, if I type read, you can see that my R is capitalized. See the meaning, okay, the meaning doesn't, this does not exist, it doesn't exist. Okay, so let me change this. It should be it does not exist. Please check again. So that's what, let me type that again, read. Okay, let me quit that, clear, and run again. Read. It does not exist. Please check again. So if I type capital letter all through, does it, but there is read in addition, so the user can type capital letter or small letter. So how are we going to implement that? So you can try that on your own and put it on the comment section. So I'm going to be implementing that in our next video. All right, thank you. Please like, subscribe, and share.